Good evening, friends. Okay, now we will discuss some of the points from the resource management, that is from module 2. We will see what are the things. See, in this diagram, just for the keeping interest for the students, I have put this diagram. Resource management. It resembles a typical construction site where one engineer is there, some laborers are there, some supervisors are there, some equipments are there, some laborers are there. Okay, so material, man, machine, everything is there. Okay, how a typical construction company manages its resources to get the best outcome of its resources. Okay, so that concept we are going to study in this one. Okay, so that is why the title given as resource management. Resource management. So this is the related. Okay, this is a typical resource management concept. Okay, now we will go to the next one. Okay, now if you see this one, in that we are going to discuss again some concepts like productivity. Okay, productivity means what? Here some person is there. Okay, so that person is doing a lot of work. So what do you mean by that one? Within a given short span and within given resources, that person is doing a lot of work. So that means we can say productivity of that person is very good or very high. So that is the why we have kept this one. So from one hand, that person is writing some report, another some doing some calculation, and some laptop, some coffee is also taking, and also referring some charts, and in his mind also thinking about money percentage. Okay, so all the things it's managed. So that is why it's productivity is generally the work done in a given time. Okay, in a given resource. So that concept also we are going to discuss. Now this diagram shows resource management, another diagram for resource management. See, so one person is there, so he is having lot of resources. Okay, you can see the utensils, some other mechanical components, some charts, some reports, some electricity, some timing, some courier or mails. Okay, so lot of things are there. When you come to this diagram, it's related to typical construction site where how resource management is done. Okay, how you can see the engineer is there, he is having the progress report, so he is having the drawing, he is having the resource of electricity, machinery part, and some crane part. So how he is going to achieve the productivity by using the resources and in a resource management way. Okay, now if you see this diagram, you can see construction performance and productivity improvement are the key focus areas in industry for any nation. Means what? How you are going to perform and what is your productivity, how you are improving. No, so those are the key areas in the construction industry. Okay, so Indian construction industry, integral part of economy. Means what? It gives various people variety of jobs so they can earn. Okay, construction constitutes of 40 to 50% of India's capital expenditure. Means what? So total work is in a country is more is going on. So up to 50% is contributed from the construction industry. So what are those industry? Highways, roads, railways, energy, airport, irrigation. Okay, these are the various parts coming under the construction industry. And this construction sector is the second largest sector. What is first? First is agriculture. First is the agriculture. Okay. Now in this one, improving productivity is major concern for any profit oriented organization. Means what? Having less labor, having less resources, if you increase the productivity, then you are going to get the profit. Okay, in general terms, productivity is termed as a ratio between input and output. How much you are giving inside and how much you are taking, that is the productivity. You can say proper management of available assets means resources, can help in improving the productivity. Proper management is very important. Okay, labor is the most important asset in construction company. Because why? Because all the construction activities most probably are labor oriented, but mechanization is also going on, but majority of the work are still in India, still in labor oriented work. Okay, now In spite of many technological advance, construction continues to be labor intensive. That is what just explained. Technological advances are there, but still we have to go for labor oriented works. Okay, so productivity, again it can be understood that one person handling variety of jobs such that his work output is increased. Okay, so this photo resembles the productivity. Okay, these are all to keep the students interested. Okay, my dear friends, try to get interest in understanding the concepts so that you can have a better understanding in writing the things. Okay, now again that same photo I have put productivity. So this one is also there. Okay, it's an increasing graph. Okay, in a given shorter span time, so the work done is getting increased and increased by proper management of resources. The work output is increased, so that is why the curve is going upward. Okay, major cost of the project is spent on labors. Why? Maximum materials is there. Okay, but still cost of the project is also given due consideration on the labor cost. Okay, quality of the construction largely depend upon the quality of work done by the labor. Obviously the labor are the persons who get the resources, assemble them and give the final product. Okay, labor productivity directly affects construction productivity. If the laborers are having good skills, then obviously construction progress will be more. That's all. Okay. So this typical website will tell about the construction industry. The construction sector has very strategic role in development, primary in the provision of infrastructure. Okay, construction is very important in infrastructure development of a country. Okay, that helps in support the development of the country. Currently, the construction sector continues to experience rapid growth. Yes, obviously the projects are coming very large number. These developments affect the increased needs of elements, associated with the construction service sector, one of which is labor. Okay. Availability of laborers that have good skills is a key factor. Availability of laborers have good skills is very important. Okay, in a quality, getting the quality products. Okay, labor management in building construction means, what do you mean by labor management? Okay, solving the labor problems, that is very important. Improving the productivity. Okay, reducing the time and cost overruns. Okay, to improve the labor performance, there is a need for good labor management practices. Okay, the management has to take certain precautions, procedures, so that the the labor productivity and their performance should increase. Okay, this is one typical photo for labor. Okay, labor productivity or labor performance. Some supervisor is holding the report or progress report. In front of him all the laborers are stand. Okay, see, these are the different variety of the laborers. One is cleaner, one is assembler, some engineer, supervisor. Okay, level survey people. Okay, machine welder. So all type of laborers are present. Okay, so labor management. Now, in this one, next one, management means what? Labor management means what? Labor management is the process of channeling human energy and skills into achieving business objective. Okay, see here. So some laborers have some definite energy and their skills of doing different type of work. So it is a process of channelizing those things, to achieve the business objective, Okay, labor management is thus concerned with both efficiency and effectiveness of the labor. Both efficiency and effectiveness, important this term, efficiency and effectiveness of the labor. That is how fast job is done and how useful the task is. How fast means how much time they have taken. How useful the task means related to the quality. Labor can be controlled via three methods. How we can control them? Control of wage rates means what? By paying proper wages, we can have a better control on the labors. Control of working rules means what type of facilities you are giving there, what type of work, how you are scheduling. Okay, all those are working rules. Practice sound labor management practice means standardized rules should be followed such that proper time payment has to be done, proper facilities such as food canteen facility, labor toilet facility, okay, labor union facility, if they are provided, obviously we can have a better control over these methods. Okay, so this is one typical photo, the labor productivity part. This is the typical photo for labor productivity. Okay, labor productivity means what? Okay, in the construction industry, labor is very important because it is one of that combines all the resources in order to produce the various products. Means what? Labor means what? Bar bender will come, concrete person will come, mason will come. So all the things they will combine the raw materials and all the process. They will give final product in the form of a building, in the form of a road. Okay, so like that. In construction, particularly from contractor's point of view, labor is one of the resources that is most susceptible to improvement. Means what? In the construction industry, you both have machines, material, labor. Okay. So for material, you cannot improve up to certain extent. You can change the quality. That's all. But laborers, you can give a proper training such that their productivity will get enhanced. Okay. That is why they have given. They are most susceptible for improvement. Who? The labor. Labor is one source which is more susceptible for improvement. What about material? Material costs are generally fixed by the consultant because at the beginning of the contract, the client or the consultant will fix the rate for material. So that is why the specification and profits are largely controlled by the competition. Here, the profits generally controlled by how best you are utilizing the labors. Okay. Any construction resource control management must therefore emphasis on labor. That is why to get more profit, you should concentrate on labor improvement. Okay. Labor. What do you mean by labor? Labor is defined as a task that requires the exertion of body and mind or both. Means what? Labor. When you are putting labor to the work means what? You are giving energy in the form of bodily work or you are giving some mind related work. Body work means what? Mason is holding the cement concrete material and giving construction of wall. Mind means what? Some engineer or site supervisor is monitoring the work. Okay, so in that way it is going to do. Labor is an important resource in construction because why? It is one that combines all the resources, namely material, plant, equipment, finance, in order to produce various products. So labor is that person which takes all these things, material, plant, equipment and finance. So all the things are taken and produces what? One final product. Okay. So types of labors, what you can say? Unskilled labor. See this diagram, the person is not having very good amount of skill, only we can do some basic things. But what about this person, skilled person? He is having high technical skill such that he is cutting some metal sheets using grinder, using welding arcs. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, labors are classified into two types. What are those? Skilled and unskilled. Okay,